Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason, and we are playing some more Elder Scrolls Arena. Now with more unneeded pauses. Alright, so it's all come down to this. Well, the past few episodes have come down to this. We are now inside the Mines of Vodrock, which I still think would make an awesome metal band name, in search of the Augma Infinium. Let's go ahead and, let's turn the lights on in here. I like to be able to see where I'm going. There we go. I know it kills the mood of the dungeon, but, right now we're here for playability. We're here to experience... Wait, I guess we're not really here to experience anything. I guess we're here to just sort of power game this dungeon and get our magical artifact, which will make us invincible. Actually, I don't know what the Augma Infinium does in this game. Okay, that hit hard. What the heck hit me? I still don't know. Okay, we'll hit light heal, and then I'm going to turn invisible. Whoa. Is that a mummy? I've never seen one of these before. New challenges await. I don't even remember what the Nukem Dukem robot... Oh, that's like my big bang. That's a big... Awesome spell. Alright, let's try a bad hair day first. Stone Golem is paralyzed. My sword is like doing nothing to him. Maybe we should nuke him. Let's try it. The Nukem Dukem robot. What? Did it not work? Wait, let's try that again. There was a message that came up on the screen. Pick spell target. Jason, you did change the... Let me check that spell. Is that spell cast on self? Let me see this here. Let me see. Nukem Dukem robot. Damage one target by touch. Oh, I guess I had to be closer. So how did I die? Huh. Okay, well let's I don't know if that was myself or what, but I just ended up just dying, so I was like, did I just kill myself? Who knows? Let's go ahead and try this again. That was awesome. I've never seen a stone golem before. So maybe I should be invisible right now. Yeah, invisibility. That way that when they do spawn, when the stone golem does spawn, I can sneak up on them and like, wha-bam! Nukem Dukem robot. Okay, let me take a look at the map. Sorry about my untimely death there, and me having to walk through certain parts of this dungeon. I don't get the impression that this is actually a very big dungeon, because I've seen a lot of external walls. I don't know if that's just because where we started, but let me take a look. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to take a whole lot to explore this dungeon in its entirety. It's not one of the story dungeons, right? So I suspect it's going to be a bit on the smaller side. What's over here? Oh, water. Don't like water. Water just drains my stamina. Oh, there was a bit of a judder. So there's a mage. Alright, let's sneak up on the mage. Hello, mage. How are you doing today? I want to see how effective this spell is. Zoip! Oh, I should have called that like Touch of Death, because I just walk over and they're like, I'm just like dead. You're dead. Good spell, good spell. I suspect if I made it ranged, it would probably cost more. So I'm fine with basically doing a 1-2 combination. Basically hit with invisibility and then just walk up next to the person and then zoip. The only problem with that is I find that sometimes my invisibility spell is a little bit... I don't know if it's bugged or if that's intentional and some enemies can just see me when I'm invisible, but I think my invisibility actually just wore off. So I'll probably start getting attacked soon. Let's yeah, invisibility doesn't actually take up that many spell points. I should yeah, I'm just gonna start doing, I should just start doing that from now on. I don't want to avoid enemies, because then you don't get experience, and then I won't be ready for, you know, later on in the game when I might actually need to be stronger. Oh, I didn't even see you there. Yeah, I was able to drop her quick enough without having to use, you know, advanced magics and such. Saber, buckler, and I'm just gonna double check things here. Almost new, almost new, worn, used, almost new. So I've got a bunch of stuff that I can just throw out. I'm just gonna drop the staff. I don't need a staff. I can't even use it. The saber I'll keep on hand just in case things go really horribly and I'm breaking saber after saber, but I should be fine. This isn't Baldur's Gate, the beginning. Or the beginning of Baldur's Gate, rather. If you don't know what I'm talking about, oh, that game had a frustrating beginning to it. But, you know, as I might actually play that game, and it's not actually an Elder Scrolls game, I think I'll avoid talking about it for now. But, you know, I might actually play it. But, anyways, yeah, there was a problem with breaking your weapons, particularly early in the game. Alright, so let's go in here and see if there's any wonderful treasure. This actually dungeon's layout is looking very familiar. So maybe my comment I made earlier is a little bit more accurate than I thought. About, like, this place looks really familiar. Like I've been here before. Maybe because I have. Crap, have I been here before? Let me check the map. Oh crap. I can't travel from here. What if I'm not even in the right dungeon? Did I load up the wrong save? Oh, please tell me I didn't load. I gotta get back to the entrance. I've gotta get back to the entrance. I gotta get back to the entrance. Well, there wasn't a stone golem before, right? Oh, I'm being attacked. Hi, guy. How's it going? It's all the way over there. I could just go through the water. That's what I'll do. Oh, if I loaded up the wrong save, this is gonna suck. Let me see. Black Marsh is highlighted. Okay, I'm in the mines of Vojok. Vojok. Okay, so I'm in the right place. Don't scare me like that, game. Oh man, I was like, for a second I was really scared that I had loaded up an earlier save game, even though, you know, I only got the spell recently, but the nuke one. But it was still a fear. I was like, oh no. I just recorded like 9 minutes worth of stupid. Anyways, enough of that. I can't remember what I was saying. I was saying something. Now, I'm sorry if you can hear my keyboard and my mouse a little bit clearer. You know, if it's coming through the mic a little bit more. As I've mentioned in an other video on my channel, I had a sewer backup, which basically destroyed my entire basement and recording setup. So I've had to set up on the kitchen table in the meantime, you know, while the insurance decides to drag its feet. So, yeah. But, I have decided that I will, despite all odds, and I guess it's not really odds, no matter what happens, do my best to try to get you guys some of my boring content. No! Ghouls. I hate ghouls. Okay. Wait. Okay, there we go. So there's a set of stairs leading down. I'm gonna save the game, because if I die, you know, that'll be very unpleasant, and then I'll have to redo that whole floor, because basically I had to take a week off, you know, dealing with the wrecked house, and as such, I've gotten out of the swing of things. I guess that would be an appropriate way of saying it. So I haven't had a chance to really play any Arena or many PC games at all. In fact, I just broke up my NES, so I've been playing mostly games that don't have any ability to save, for the most part. So I've got to get back into that habit, that you know, PC games kind of, well, especially from this era, you know, 90s. Well, this is 90s, but you know, even 80s PC games and stuff. Just remember, save when at all possible. Save. So yeah, I don't, from what I understand, the Augma Infinium in some of the other games basically just gave you like stat bonus or skill bonuses or something or other, but I'm not really sure what it does in Arena, and I'm really curious to see what kind of wonderfulness it imparts on me. Hello, skeleton. Ah, skeleton, I'm trying to get out of the water. Can you please move? Thank you. You know, one time I was actually scared of skeletons. Like, in the game and in real life. I remember being a kid and I was terrified of skeletons. I was on the school bus and there was this kid in an older grade, and he was telling me if a skeleton ever came after me, that I had to kick it in the jaw to break the jaw. Never to use my hands because it would bite me. And they can bite really hard. I was terrified of skeletons ever since I was in kindergarten. So, it's funny, things that happen when you're a kid that sort of stick with you. But I don't think you really want to hear about that. I don't know. Actually, maybe it's a little bit presumptuous of me to say things like that. The troll is regenerating. So there's a troll nearby. Lovely. I love me some trolls. Alright, there's absolutely nothing here for me. Let's get out of this place. Now, I really don't like spending a lot of time in water because my stamina just drops. And that's actually something I had to look out for when because I've been going through with what I said about, I think it was in the last episode, about traveling from one town to another. And so I'm actually testing this. Now, one thing that occurred to me, though, is that there's real time, but the game does not operate in real time. Basically, I think it's what, every hour in real time is about like 12 hours in game time, something like that. So I'm like, well, if it says it'll take 1 day to travel from one point to another, is it really saying it's going to take me 24 hours, or is it just saying it's going to take me 2 hours? So, you know, based on that, I might actually reconsider the way I'm conducting this experiment. But anyways, the original reason why I started talking about my experiment, which I'm currently running, is that water, because that water drains stamina. And that was one thing I had to make sure I was prepared for before I went and I started the experiment. I'm like, well, if my character's going to be running from one town to the next, you know, her stamina is going to be dropping. So I needed to make sure I had an adequate number of stamina potions and stuff. And as you're traversing, you know, the countryside and all that, you do come across a lot of, we'll say, lakes and rivers and those kind of things. And basically, it'll kill your stamina. So I've had to go around them while still trying to stay on course as much as possible. So what I think I'm going to do is, as part of the experiment, I'll maybe try for 3 hours. So that's over a day, or maybe 3-4 hours. So that's like 2 days in game time, and see if I'm any closer to actually getting to the next town. And then I'll put that out as sort of a part 1. Of course, I'll fast forward it. You're not going to watch the full 4 hours, but I'll go ahead and fast forward it with whatever the conclusion may be. And if I'm still not out of town, then I will, you know, on the side, maybe not as hardcorely, go ahead and record a full 24-hour attempt. Why? Because I'm crazy. I'm just insane like that. It's I could have probably just taken him out with this 2 hits. I really didn't need to use that spell, but I needed to make sure he was down. So yeah, this is a whole experiment of sounding dumber and dumber by the minute, because I'm like 99% sure. Maybe that's actually a little bit high. Maybe 95 is a little bit more accurate, but it's still extremely sure that there is no way for you to manually walk from one town to another. So, and the fact that I even want to try that is just ridiculous. But yeah, I'll do it for try for 4 hours. If that doesn't work, I'll put that up, and then in my spare time, I'll just go ahead and maybe I'll just tweet out the results in the end. Because it's taken up a lot of space on my hard drive, recording me just, you know, walking through the wilderness endlessly. Oh, hello, guy. Oh! I forgot, I don't have Spellbreaker Light. I was not expecting you to cast magic anyways, so... yeah, there we go. But I'm going to stop talking about the experiment, because then it will leave... well, if I keep talking about it, I won't have much to talk about during the experiment video when I put it up. Okay... I hope there's not, like, another floor to this. I'm just ready to get this artifact. I'm like, I've jumped through enough hoops. I got the map. I fought for it. Just give me the Argma Infinium. But on the other hand, I'm like, listen. Oh, there it is, right there. No, wait, that's the way back. No, that's the way down. Great. But on the other hand, I'm like, listen, if it was that hard to get the map, it only makes sense that the dungeon for the actual artifact itself should be that much longer and, well, say, difficult. I can't see which way I'm going. I'm getting lost here in the dark. There we go. Light. There we go. Okay, water. Maybe hug a wall. There we go. I'll just hug a wall from now on. And then that should take me through most of the dungeon. No. That's right. Some arenas dungeons are actually pretty convolutedly designed, like in a good way. I'm like, yes, I like this maze-like, not hold my hand, just kick the crap out of me kind of design. I love that. Oh, amulet. That's magical. Thank you. That's a good thing. And a mark. All right. This trip might be worth it after all. Well, of course it is. I'm going to be getting an artifact out of it. Artifacts are always worth the trouble. Okay, maybe they're not always, but frequently. There we go. That's the word I'm comfortable using. Artifacts are frequently worth the trouble that you go through to obtain them. I saw the door moving as it closed off of on the corner of the screen, and it made me jump. Yeah. All right. Well, this dungeon just keeps on going. And I think, yep, dead end. Turn around. All right, so what I think I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and pause the video here. Well, no, not really pause it. I'm going to stop it altogether. Yeah, I'm going in circles. No, wait, I'm not. I'm not going in circles. We'll check this one room. This one last room. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and save things here. Oh, no! Okay, I can't leave you guys on that cliffhanger. It's like, he saved right before he died. Can he reverse this mistake? Sure I can. It's called invisibility. And then it's called light heal. And then it's called I walk over to the troll and I use Nukem Dukem Robot. And he's dead. And he only had a buckler. Let's try saving that again. There we go. Alright, so next time we're going to continue searching through this dungeon, and we will likely find the Ogma Infinium, which will be great and fantastic. But until next time, I'd like to ask you all to do me the favor of gaming on.